What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? Welcome to the PT channel. I'm One Eye Bri, back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9. And in this video, we're going to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 14, and definitely 15. So obviously, spoiler warning, if you're worried about spoilers, just stop watching. The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 15 trailer highlights the group in trouble. Big trouble. Talk about that and much more as we break down The Walking Dead Season 9 Episode 15 trailer, sneak peek a little bit, but mostly the trailer. The Season 9 Episode 15, The Calm Before. The fair at the kingdom is underway with all four communities coming together in celebration for the first time in years. While some packs are renewed, other deals will come at a much steeper price, is the title and the synopsis for episode 915. So the trailer starts with the kingdom inside the auditorium. You can see pretty much everybody's there, and I would assume it's everybody from the communities. Well, the leaders, Ezekiel and Carol from the kingdom. I'm guessing that's either Rosita or Tara, but it makes more sense to be Tara for Hilltop. Father Gabriel, Alexandria has Michonne, and I'm guessing that's someone from Oceanside, but I can't make it out. And you can see the charter is right there, and also you see Judith, Lydia, and Henry, and Ezekiel, the charter, Carol, Michonne, somebody's boot, and a green pant leg. Is that somebody from Oceanside? Also, the person behind Carol or next to Carol looks to be wearing a green jacket. Is it Connie? Is it someone from Oceanside? Is it Cindy? We don't know just yet, but I would think it's someone from Oceanside, because you can see the charter right here. Ezekiel is eagerly signing it. Michonne will most likely sign for Alexandria. Oceanside is next to Kingdom, and I'm guessing that'll be signed by the representative for Oceanside, and then Hilltop will probably be signed by Tara. And I wonder what they'll say about the Sanctuary, because again, the Sanctuary, Hilltop, Oceanside, Kingdom, and Alexandria are all on there. But Ezekiel signs the charter, and then he hands the pen towards somebody to sign, because they all have to sign it for the communities to come together. And that's really the point of the fair as well. All the communities coming together, and it's cool that it's happening, but you know some bad things are gonna happen at the fair. If you know the comics, you know something bad is happening very soon, most likely in this episode. You see Ezekiel talking to everybody, addressing everybody. Also, you can see doves at the very bottom. They're going to be released most likely, and also the Shiva statue that we saw before. But you also see these red banners, little colored flags around the fair. You see a lot of red there, right? And I think it's there on purpose. Also, as you see the group right here, you see the person right in the middle wearing a red shirt. Is that done on purpose? Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's something, maybe it's everything. But you can see Father Gabriel, Rosita, Sadiq, Diane, Cal, Marco, Gage, Addie, Rodney, and really a bunch of people there. Extras from the kingdom, Hilltop, Alexandria, probably from all the different communities. And that means really any of these people could be picked for the Pike lineup. Carol, Ezekiel kiss and say goodbye. Carol and Daryl and a bunch of people go out and search for something and talk with somebody. That will highlight in a second. But Ezekiel stays at the kingdom while Carol goes out. They kiss and say goodbye. You see Daryl leading the charge out. You can see a group coming behind them. They leave the kingdom to go out and search for something or someone. But it's funny that you see the major characters leave the kingdom. You can see Henry and Ezekiel behind the convoy that's leaving the kingdom. And that's interesting because Henry and Ezekiel are going to stay inside the kingdom. I'm not sure if Henry actually stays the entire time or what happens, but if you know this channel, if you know the comics, if you know the potential spoilers, if you know everything going around, you know that it's not good if you stay at the fair, because you could probably get picked for the Pike lineup. And if you know the potential spoilers that we said in a variety of videos, we know that it doesn't look good for Henry. And I'm not sure if this supports it or negates that. We'll see what happens, but Henry could be in jeopardy, and so could Ezekiel. And it's interesting that Carol is not with them, because we all know that Carol's going to survive. We see Daryl and the convoy behind Daryl go talk to somebody. To me, that's the leader of the Highwaymen, which I believe is named Ozzy. And if you know the sneak peek that we'll break down in another video, we see this group go talk with Ozzy. And I believe that's what this is. And Ozzy, I think, is around a convoy that belonged to Hilltop that never made it to the fair, potentially. That could have been Luke and Alden's convoy that we haven't seen in this trailer, and I don't think we will see. Then we see Carol and Daryl and Yumiko and Michonne, I believe, walking in the woods. And I believe they're following a trail, potentially to go after Luke and Alden or some people from the Hilltop convoy. So this is definitely not good. Then we see Michonne and Daryl and Carol, and I believe some whispers and or walkers behind them. I believe Michonne, Carol, and Daryl are running to try to get to safety. They end up getting surrounded, and that's not good because they're going to be surrounded by walkers and whispers. So this could be a trap. This could be another trap, just like before when they used Luke and Alden to set up a trap. And I'm not saying it is, but it definitely could be. We don't see Luke and Alden in this trailer. And then we see Michonne looking at something, which is probably walkers or whispers. But if you go back to the convoy thing, which was 2 episodes ago when we were introduced to the Highwaymen and Tara's group that was ahead of Luke and Alden with their group and wagon. So I thought it was pretty interesting. Then we see this weird whisper right here. And I don't know what to make of it besides the whispers come and surround the group. The whisper right here in the blue shirt has a gun in their hand. I know if it's a guy or a girl or what it is, but some of the whispers have knives and guns and they have some weapons. So they could be more of a threat than we know of. You can see the gun in the whisper's hand right there. And the mask is just weird. It doesn't look like the others. So I don't know what's up with that. Is it a fresh mask or an older mask or what? But it definitely stands out to me. What do you make of it? But I can't wait to find out. Then we see Daryl, Carol, I think Yumiko, and I think Michonne on the other side. They're surrounded. You see Daryl has his knives. They're ready. But the whispers are surrounding them. They got him trapped. Don't know what's going to happen with the group here, but I hope they all make it out. I don't think Daryl or Carol or Michonne are in danger here, but I mean, they're in danger, but I don't think they're actually going to get killed this season. And then we see, I'm guessing Carol has her knife in her hand and they're surrounded. You can see the whispers around them. You can see Carol with her knife right there. It's a good shot of it, but the whispers look to have set up another trap. And I wonder if the Highwaymen are in on it. And it's just a theory right now, but I could see the Highwaymen being connected with this somehow. If they're whispers or what, I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. And here's the great shot from the thumbnail. You can see our group surrounded by whispers. A lot of them have knives. Pretty much they all have weapons, and our group is in a precarious situation for sure. And either they killed some walkers and or whispers or something, but I'm not sure how they're going to get out of this. And then we see Beta. So he looks to be all right, and part of me can't believe it. But again, it's a zombie science fiction show, and at the end of the day, it's fiction. So either way, Beta is alive and he's good to go. We knew he was alive, but he made it back to the Whisperers pretty quickly, and I guess they were waiting for Daryl and the group to be caught in their trap. We'll see Beta talking with Daryl, and I wonder if there's some sense of maybe Daryl could join us. He's actually a pretty smart guy. We can actually use a guy like that on our side because you know the big three aren't going anywhere. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, of course. And here we go again. Alpha is interacting with Daryl. Can Alpha interact with somebody else, please? You got Michonne and you got Carol there, but who does it go to? Daryl. So Daryl gets to interact with Alpha and Beta and Lydia, and then Beta again, and then Alpha again. I really hope that Alpha gets to interact with Carol, and we get a fight scene or some interaction with Alpha and Carol this season or next. But we see Alpha has her shotgun pointed at Daryl, like, get over there, get moving, come on. There's going to be some dialogue here, because you know the Whisperers aren't just going to kill these people, especially Daryl. And something has to happen where Daryl, Carol, Michonne, hopefully Yumiko, and whoever else is here can all get away. And I don't know, I just had this feeling like Alpha and Beta and the Whisperers captured some people going into the fair or outside of the fair, and they're using them as hostages or something, because again, Alpha most likely wants Lydia back, and Lydia's most likely at the fair. We saw her in the earlier part of the trailer, but has Alpha already been into the fair, and has she already picked the victims for the pikes? I don't know, but the trailer makes you think that Daryl is trying to sacrifice himself to save the group, and he's walking somewhere to maybe go talk with Alpha and Beta, or at least Alpha, but I can't wait to find out. And the trailer ends with this picture right here. So there you go, guys. That's my early breakdown of The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 15. We only have Episodes 15 and 16 left, and I'm super excited to find out what goes down at the fair in Episode 15 and 16 to set up Season 10. And I wonder if the kid that left Jocelyn's group, who got away from Daryl and Michonne in Episode 914, will be a Whisper. What do you think? Could it happen? That would be a pretty cool connecting point. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that subscribe button to become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, and as always, tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.